What's up, guys? My name is Abby, and today we're going to talk about all things iPhone in regards to the accessibility features that they have for people with physical disabilities. Holy cow, I just realized I didn't tell you guys that I won Miss Wheelchair Kentucky 2020. So here I am, my crown and sash. This is at the end of the day because I realized it. I'm going to tell you at the beginning of the video because it's such exciting news. I can't believe I forgot to tell you that. So thank you for the support. It means a lot to me. And if you want to know what I'll be doing as Miss Wheelchair Kentucky, or if you have any questions, or maybe you want to do the pageant yourself and advocate for people with disabilities, then there's a link below in the description and it will send you right to all the good information. Now, let's go back to iPhone accessibility. Like I said, we're talking all things iPhone accessibility features. iPhone has accessible features for vision, hearing, physical, and motor skills, but today I just want to highlight on the physical accessibility features because that is how I live with physical limitations, and so I know that accessibility feature best on the iPhone. I just want to show you how my hands work. So right now they're spazzing, but I'm a quadriplegic. I'm a C5, C6, so that means that my hands are paralyzed, and if there's any movement, it's only lifting my wrist, and that kind of causes my thumb and finger to pinch, which is called the tenodesis grasp. I've had the iPhone 11, I got it this Christmas, so I've had it for a couple months, but this is the first time I've ever had a brand new iPhone. I've had the iPhone X, I've had the iPhone 6, I've had the iPhone 5, but this is the first time I've had an iPhone without the home button. Now the home button was possible. I pushed it with my knuckle right here like this, but now there isn't a button and all I have to do is swipe. The other nice thing is that it has facial recognition and has made my life a whole lot easier with unlocking the phone, so that's a nice feature too. But let's get to the good stuff. So, accessibility features is found under your settings. It's gonna look like this. All you have to do is scroll down to accessibility, and then boom, here you have it. You have your vision section, your physical and motor section, your hearing section, and then general. Today we're gonna talk about physical and motor. Siri is the digital assistant. It's really convenient. You can ask her to send messages, you can ask her to set alarms, what the weather is, to answer a question. But there's also something called voice control, and we will find that right here. You can navigate through any app. You can ask her to zoom, drag, and you can also use gestures with your voice, like clicking. So you can do everything that someone could with their finger or, say, a mouse. Speech-to-text transcription is what I love using the most. It is like it sounds. It's speech-to-text, so you talk and it types for you. I'll use this for college papers all the time or just regular notes. It is very, very accurate and quick. I'll hit this little microphone right here. What's up? See? When you're using the microphone to type, you can also do keystrokes. So instead of ever lifting your thumb up, that's another really easy way to type. Then you have the microphone that is very accurate as well. Here's your predictive text. You have 3 columns and it has words, so instead of typing, that's another way that can make texting go faster. My favorite is an assistive touch. Now you might have seen me using this orb right here. You can move it around, and it's always there. But let's learn how to find it and what it really does. Say you want to turn the volume down or turn the lock button. Anything that makes the iPhone complicated, assistive touch makes it easier for you. All you have to do is go to accessibility in your settings, go to touch, go to assistive touch, and turn it on. And what's going to happen is this orb right here will show up. And as long as it's on, it will always be there. Sometimes I have to find it because you can move it around, but it will always be there as long as it's turned on. You can customize it, what kind of control you want it to do. This is what mine is set up. There's home, Siri. So what happens is you touch your assistive and then you touch the home button, and it takes you straight home. Then you can go to device, and this is where you can turn the volume up or the volume down, lock, rotate, mute and unmute the screen. You can click more, and there are more. Oh, if you want a screenshot, I accidentally just did that. And then app switcher. Oops. So you can do a whole lot of things. Reachability. So reachability is great because all you have to do, you just swipe down. So if you have a hard time reaching up here, you can use your reachability feature, and that's going to cut the screen in half. So you just swipe down and hold it, and bada bing, bada boom. Another great thing about the touch accommodations is that you can control how long, how fast you are touching the thing. If I leave the accessible touch, the orb open, it's eventually going to close, but you can time your touch interactions out. So in touch accommodations, this is where you can create your interaction. So if you have trouble touching the screen, you can adjust the settings to change how the screen is going to respond to your touches. Hold duration, so you can change how long it's going to take before the screen recognizes that you are selecting something. And then there's swipe gestures as well. Turn that off. If you touch the screen multiple times, you can set it to ignore certain touches. And then turning the tap assistance on or off. This is where shake to undo, tap to wake, and vibration is as well. So tap to wake is just, say it's locked, all you have to do is tap, and it's going to wake the phone up. There I just did a facial recognition, so I didn't even have to swipe up. And there are more features here that you can use for touch accessibility. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you. I hope you learned something new about iPhone's accessibility features. They're really, really convenient, and it's really intuitive and an amazing design. So props to Apple. You definitely did your research. My favorite thing is the accessible touch with the orb. I talked about that a lot. It's so convenient to use, and it makes everything a lot easier. It's very convenient when you think your phone is muted and you're sitting in like a church service or a class or something, and your phone starts ringing and going crazy. You can easily silence it and turn it off just by touching. You don't have to worry about your physical abilities to save yourself from potential embarrassment. So it's really, really great, really easy to use, and I hope you learned something. There are links below that I've used that also help my independence. So if I drop my phone, there are devices that I use to pick it up easily that are strapped to the phone. I also use a phone case that has silicone grip on it because I can't hold my phone. Right now my fingers are just contracted just enough that they can't straighten all the way, which is why I can hold it right now. I don't have any grasp in my hand, but the silicone also helps the traction on my hand so I don't drop it. So I hope you learned something. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Please like and share and comment this video. It means a lot to me. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so that's really, really exciting, and big things are happening. So see you soon.